civilization? Were the builders of the site banished, or the free spirits search of their own path? Abundance of rock which still litters the ground. Bayou D'Orbigny, 5,000 years ago. Let's go back. Bayou D'Orbigny, right there. About 20 miles to the northwest, probably who built 4,500 BC, above Frenchman's Bend, right? Scott Place Mounds is one of these sites. Ancient sites before Egypt ever was built. Let's keep going. 33rd parallel. 33rd parallel. Scott Place Mounds. Right in this area. Same stuff. Let's go look it up. Here we go right here. Scott Place Mounds. Older, ancient mounds. Before the Mayans, before the Olmecs, before the Egyptians and Sumerians, all that stuff. Roll the cone. This stuff old now. Frenchman's Bend mounds near Monroe, Louisiana, 3,700 BC, with some evidence suggesting 4,600 BC. Mounds are among North America's oldest, predating Egypt's pyramids, featuring hunter-gatherer construction without pottery. That's what they say. But these ain't no hunter-gatherers, because they already building mounds aligned with stars. Situated on a golf course north of Monroe. A golf course is on this area. A golf course is on this area. See it? Shit built right on top of our ancient coast. Roll the corn. Let's keep looking. Frenchman's Bend on the Bayou Bartholomew, right? 15 miles northeast of Monroe, are a row of mounds whose carbon dates established them as about 3,000 years younger than these. Let's keep going. Frenchman's Bend. Then we get 3372 from the Mayans, like I just showed you. Now, during this time, the Sumerian, right around the same time, is building civilization in the Fertile Crescent. Egypt wasn't even built. Fertile Crescent was going on, they say. They say. Right? Now let's keep going. Indian mounds. 1.5 miles northeast in Central Park, a regular row of mounds, part of a chain built in prehistoric men who were the forerunners of American Indians. Many of remains of the ancient people were once dotted this area, were leveled as the town expanded. They tore it down, people, and built a town right on top of it. Roll the corn. He go one of the mounds right here. He go one of the mounds right here in their town in Louisiana. Let's keep going. Now, Kentucky, taken by most pioneers through the picture of Daniel Boone, leading wagons full of hardy pioneers across Cumberland Gap, graven into American myth. Chief amongst the Elkhorn earthworks was an octagon measuring 150 feet on one side with 3 graded entrances. Each there was blocked with a small interior mound in the same pattern as the much larger works in Ohio in Newark on the Scotia. Let's go look and I find that. That is Mount Horeb Earthworks, 2,000-year-old Adena site in Kentucky, right? The Bluegrass region. Let's keep looking. Mount Horeb Earthworks, located in Fayette County, Kentucky. This one is hid also, under some bullshit. Let's keep going. The Mount Horeb Earthwork Complex, Adena Culture, Lexington, Kentucky. Two major components. Mount Horeb Site 1, including Grimes Village Site, the Tarleton Mound, and Fisher Mound. Ancient monuments of the Mississippi Valley. Let's keep going. Now, Fort Ancient. Casey May can talk about Fort Ancient a lot, right? Fort Ancient. Fort Ancient it was found with copper breastplates, mica from Mexico, pearl beads, effigy pipes, shaped as birds or bears or beavers have been found in the hilltop. Now, what's interesting about Fort Ancient? Fort Ancient has real buildings made of stone out there, people. Fort Ancient got the first style, great buildings right out there in Fort Ancient. Let me show them to you. This is when they start to build monumental structures. Look at the stonework at the door and the steps. This stuff ancient now. Look at that. Look at this right here. You see how they build a circle with the columns, with the stonework? When you see these big old circle columns out here at these parks and stuff, this stuff is already built. This one, Fort Ancient, is like the first area in America where massive stone structures went up in the middle of the woods, people. In the middle of the woods. Hunter-gatherers and buildings, this in the middle of nowhere. Let's keep looking. Look at that. In the middle of nowhere. Ain't no city there, ain't no white tea folk running around. This in the middle of the woods. This stuff ancient. That's why they call it Fort Ancient. Look. Look at these waterfalls and plants and stuff all put into the architecture. These are the people who evolved and started building Capitol buildings. These are castles, people. These castles. Let's go back and look. Look what it say now. Hilltop cathedrals. European experience would seem to justify our thinking of these as castles, demonstrating a decline from the Dark Ages. These are castles. Now, why do these places look like the buildings of the Dark Ages? Because our people had already went around the world and built these style buildings all over the world, people. When they speak of the Dark Ages, they're talking about Europe, right? Why these buildings look like European Dark Age buildings? Because all of them ancient. All of them were before y'all civilization ever learned what was going on the planet. We had already traversed the earth and built buildings all over it. That's where the so-called Tartarian buildings come from. They was already there. Old world, right? That's why they look like the buildings of the Dark Ages in Europe, over here in America, right? Castles. Right there. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Some of these rock-walled enclosures lie on a terrace top above major waterways. And then cross the country to the sea, the route over which presides Tennessee Old Stone Fort, apparently began in Ohio on the Scotia. Then it crossed into Kentucky on its way to Nashville Basin, and then crossed the Cumberland to Scale, descend to the highlands to the Tennessee River at Bridgeport. From there, it made its way across Georgia to the Atlantic coast at or near St. Augustine. Now, this wall right here, this is a part of the wall right here, stretches from Ohio all the way to St. Augustine, Florida, Georgia area, Florida, Georgia area. It go clear across the country, people. In some areas it's underground. In some areas it's underground, but in some areas it's still right there. A solid rock wall from Ohio all the way to the coastline up to the Atlantic Ocean. Cross Georgia to the Atlantic coast. You see it? Fire. This is a part of the wall right here. Look at these buildings. Now, what's interesting about this wall is it has buildings like this upside the wall. As the wall goes, building. A couple miles go by, building. All made out of stone, limestone, granite. Stuff like this. Buildings, all down the line of the wall. Interesting. Somebody in ancient times was building stone structures all across America, all in these downtown areas. This is our ancient culture. Because our people are the first people to work with minerals from the earth, the mound building culture. We learn how to build out of minerals from the earth, limestone, granite, make waterways, irrigate, living quarters. They call these things castles when the Europeans came here. Now they claim these same castles they said they saw as their own buildings. You get it? Let's keep going. Now let's go down to number 4. Then it became, in the course of ages, a populous and mighty nation, from whom overflowing the shores of the Gulf of Mexico, the Mississippi River, the Amazon, the Pacific coast of South America, and then the Mediterranean Sea. See, all these rivers all these areas was already populated by civilized people. The Gulf of Mexico, the Mississippi River, the Amazon, Pacific, south coast of South America, then the Mediterranean Sea. The people from these areas are the people who traveled to the Mediterranean Sea and built it. Let's think of the names of the cultures. Phoenicians, Cretans, Sumerians. All these cultures are seafarers. They're coming from old world cultures. Like I told y'all, the Sumerians had a Noah story 3,000 years before the Bible came. 2800 BC, the Sumerians already had a story talking about the flood and traveling in a reed boat with bitumen to this area of the world. So we're talking about ancient cultures leaving here, building up over there, because the irrigation system of the Sumerian is an American irrigation system. I studied it myself. Roll the coin. Now, let's go to 5. Then after you get all these, you get the Mediterranean. Then you get the west coast of Europe and Africa. Then you get the Baltic and Black Sea. And the Caspian were populated by civilized nations. All these nations on that side of the world come from bloodlines from this side of the world who done it first. And they got ships and got evolved and went over there. You get it? Let's keep going. Now check this out. That it was the true antediluvian world, the Garden of Eden, the Garden of his paradise. The gardens of his paradise is the Garden of Eden, people. Let me read that a little slower so you can understand what I'm trying to tell you. That it was the true antediluvian world, the Garden of Eden, the Garden of his paradise is the Garden of Eden. That's what they're trying to tell you. This is North and South America, Atlas Insula. Atlas Insula, right? What they say right there. Let me blow that up. Let's blow that up. his paradise. Let's go back. The Garden of Eden, the gardens of his paradise. What they say right there? HES paradise. Islands, North America, South America. His paradise. Put the coin in the chat if you see it. Put the coin in the chat if you see it. Roll the coin. You see it? Put the coin in the chat if you see it. Now, let's go back to the receipt. Go back to the receipt. The gardens of his paradise, the antediluvian world, the Garden of Eden. His paradise. Now, when they speak of the creation story, the Garden of Eden, they're talking about the lands over here, the islands, North America, South America, his paradise. Now, this is where you get his Panoya, his Panoya. I can't even say this Spanish ass shit. Roll the coin. I'm not a Spaniard. Hispaniola. That is where you get the word Hispaniola, his paradise. You get it? Do you get it? You want the receipt? You want a receipt? You want the receipt? Hispaniola, Spain, and his paradise is significant. Mythological association used the historian to link the Iberian Peninsula to the Greek legend. Cap. Hispaniola, Hispaniola comes from his paradise. Facts. So now, let's go back to the map. Go back to the map. Now, his paradise. When you decipher this into Paleo Hebrew, pari is fruit in Hebrew. Let me learn you something. I taught this before, but I want y'all to learn it, right? So you can know what a real paradise is. Stop trying to point to Africa and bring your ass back over here. Because I'm going to show you. Bring your ass back home because you're playing. Show you what a real paradise, the paradise with. Peri is fruit in Hebrew. You get it? Fruit makes paradise. Ain't no fruit in Africa in the Middle East. Right? That's why a motherfucker over there praying to a goddamn avocado. Disparate, it's Hadar, meaning Etrog. Peri, it's Hadar. I'm reading Hebrew to you niggas. Peri, it's Hadar, Etrog. Oh. Shit funny as hell. All right. Y'all didn't know I could read Hebrew, huh? Roll the card. Peri is fruit. Des come from the she. The she in Hebrew. Give it to him. Why you think these hunter-gatherers over there showing love to the etrog? The she means grass or vegetation. So paradis means fruit vegetation on a land. Growth of sprout of fruits, vegetables. Paradis. Paradisi. You get it? This is the key word for paradise. Now do you get it? This is the key word for paradise. You feel me? Roll the coin. Paradise is paradise. Roll the coin. Now that we understand that paradise made the word paradise and Hispaniola comes from his paradise. His paradise, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Now, this is the only place in the world they was calling his paradise. Then in Spanish, they switched the name to Hispaniola. You get it? It started off Hebrew, then it ended up Spanish. Now, when you go into these people's culture, when they talking about this landmass, right? They called it the Garden of Eden, people. His paradise. Here you go on the map again in the islands, hooked to America. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Now, centuries before Christ, right? Atlantis, Ethiopians, the inhabitants of the Atlantis, or the Hesperides, as the unknown world of the West was then virtuously called. Now, why are y'all saying Atlanteans, inhabitants of Atlantis, are Hesperides? Atlantis is his paradise. It's just that fucking simple, bro. It's the same thing. Why is it called that? Because fruit and water and trees and birds and animals and everything they looking for right on our land. Paradise is right there in the islands, right there in North America, right there in South America. That land where they are from is not paradise. It never been, and it still ain't paradise today. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. We know the truth now. Here's paradise now, like I just showed you. Here's paradise. Let's go to the color map for the colorblind people. Here's paradise. Atlantis Insula. See it? Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Phoenicians instead of Carthaginians, who were cast upon the most fertile island opposite of Africa. The fertile island opposite of Africa. Now, hold on. Let me stop. I forgot to tell y'all something. Let's go back before I get to that. Now, I showed y'all your homeboy, right? Let's go back to your homeboy. Where your boy go? Where my boy go? Right here. Let's go back to my homeboy right here. Now, I forgot to explain this. Peri is fruit in Hebrew. Etrog. Don't you see etrog? Why are these motherfuckers holding up etrogs? What is an etrog? See, you must know this. This is where the Ashkenazi Jew gets his culture from. The people of paradise. The abundant land, not this land. Etrog. Now let's go. Let me show y'all something. Is Etrog associated with Paleo Hebrew? Let me show y'all something. Let me teach you something, because you got to learn this shit right. Right? Etrog, profoundly associated with the ancient Jewish history. Symbol of Jewish identity, right? Etrog. Now, what you got to know is these are the fruits that our people brung over there, right? You got to know this now. You got to know where these people stealing the culture from. Etrog is a lemon, lime, pomalis, right? Citrus, oranges, stuff like that. Lemons, limes, Buddha's hand, citron, lula, palm frond, aravat, etrogs. People, these are tamari crops, people. Do you understand it? Our people bought that shit from here over there, and it became the fruit of the Hebrew. Do you get it? Cultivated for thousands of years, often the beautiful fruit referred to in the Torah, people. Etrog is our fruit from our land, planted on theirs, just like the trees was. So they get their culture from our ancient culture that brought the fruit over there in the first damn place. Ain't no citron fruit in the desert. Come on, man. Keep it real with yourself. That's where they get that from. That's why the Jewish community got etrogs and pomegranates. The Hebrew esteemed fruits, pomegranates, citrons, and lemons. They had never tasted no shit like that in their life before our culture took it over there. You get it? Now they out there holding up citrons, praying to the. You get it? you understand what I'm trying to tell you? That's what's going on with these Ashkenazis. That's why I keep telling y'all they got that culture from a culture way before them. And they still doing it today. Now let's go back to this. Now, Phoenicians, fertile island opposite of Africa, where the climate was that of perpetual spring, and that the land was the proper habitation for gods rather than men. The land to the west of Africa, the opposite islands of Africa, they call them people habitation for gods. So who are the gods? Our people. I can't teach you no better. Can't teach you no better than that. Who are the gods? The people of the west of Africa from a whole nother island. Yes, they're talking about us. We the only motherfucker over there in that area of the water. Let's keep playing. Let's keep going. Right? Roll the corn. Now look what it says. Watch what it say. Watch what it say. Let's go to the bottom. Let's go to the bottom. Right? The true as saying that the two Hesperides are 42 days sail from the coast of Africa. Paradise in Hebrew is 42 days on a boat from the coast of Africa. Let's go look around. Yes, 42 days is reasonable, estimated for a slow-sailing vessel to travel from Africa to the Caribbean. Roll the coin. What are they talking about coming to? We talking BC times now. Right over here. On a slow-moving vessel, because you got to put the slow-moving vessel in there because it's ancient times. It takes 42 days to get from Africa to the Caribbean. This is in the ancient books, people. 42 days from the coast of Africa to Hesperades. What are they talking about? The islands, North America, South America. Navigable rivers, fertile valleys, valuable forest, and its gentle climate, people. Huh. Okay. Roll the coin. 42 days from Africa to the Caribbean on a slow-moving vessel. Our people already knew it because we made the trip so many times. Let's keep going. On their way back, they, for the first time, witnessed the use of a weed, which the indigenous caprice of men was since converted into universal luxury. They beheld several of the natives going about with firebrands in their hands and certain dried herbs they rolled up in a leaf. Dried herbs rolled up in a leaf. Lighting one up, put the other in the mouth, inhaling and puffing out smoke. These rolls they call tobacco. Bro, this is our people, bro. rolling those cigars. Now the Spanish down there rolling cigars, Cuban cigars. Nigga, we were rolling cigars before y'all even knew what tobacco was. This us. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Negroes with feather dresses and kilts. Dark skin, the blackamoors and other dark-skinned foreigners possess considerable attraction as signs for tobacco. Dark-skinned foreigners, blackamoors. Y'all nigga foreigners. Y'all over there in awe of the tobacco Indian. Y'all over there kissing. Oh, look at the tobacco Indian. With all that culture. With all that culture. We know the blackamoors wasn't us. Dark-skinned foreigners possess considerable attractions as the signs of the tobacco sometimes, also in the public. Y'all were looking at the tobacco Indian depiction over there across the world when we ain't the same damn people. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Haiti existed in the state of primitive and savage simplicity, right? Which some philosophers have fondly pictured as the most inevitable on earth, surrounded by natural blessings, without even a knowledge of artificial wants. The fertile earth produced the chief part of their food, almost without culture. These rivers and seacoasts abandoned with fish as they caught them. Now, I put this clip up here for natural blessings. See, this is what we forgot. Now we want artificial knowledge, artificial wants, but natural blessings is what we lost. Let me break that down. A natural blessing is a tree that bears fruit. A natural blessing is a river that bears fish. A natural blessing is a crop that bears vegetables. See, that's the real blessing our people put in these books. Hunter-gatherer turns into a material, worldly blessing. You get it? So when you forget about the natural blessings that you walk outside and see every day, now you want the artificial blessing of I want the Louis, the Gucci, the car. I want the motherfucking diamonds but you looked over the natural blessings. That what was first. Now the hunter-gatherer got you chasing artificial blessings. Man-made created blessings. This is where we fucked up at. This is where our people take the mark of the beast. That's the real mark of the beast. You forget about nature's blessings and you take on artificial blessings. Now you marked. Now you are out of your balance and harmony with nature. Now you playing on their playing field. Now you go hard and hurt and kill and don't care nothing about nobody else because you want them artificial blessings now. So now if your family, if your husband, your boyfriend, if everybody, I want the bag. I want the artificial blessing. Fuck the natural blessing. I want the artificial degrees so I can sit in there with the white people and act like I'm so esteemed and smart. And I want the artificial blessing. You forgot about the natural blessing of your people and the planet. That's where they fucked us up at. You get it? Roll the coin. That's what's really going on still to this day. Let's keep going. Keep going. Now, there is honey, a great variety of birds, many different kinds of fruit. In the interior, there are many mines of metals and a population innumerable. Hispaniola is a wonder, people. Hispaniola, Hesperides is a wonder. Its mountains and plains and meadows and fields are so beautiful and rich for planting and sowing of a seed and rearing all type of cattle of all kinds and for building towns and villages. The harbors on the coast and the numbers of the size of wholesomeness of the rivers, most of them bearing gold, surpass anything that would be believed by one who had not seen them. Roll the coin. This is a great difference between the trees, fruits, the plants on this island and those of Juana. In this island, there are many spices, extensive mines of gold and other metals. The inhabitants of this and all of the other islands have found or gained intelligence of. Both men and women go as naked as they were born. Now, roll the coin. Now, as you can see, these people are living off of nature's blessings. They're not competing against each other. They're not trying to, everybody eating off the land. Everybody is free will. Everybody is not no pressure on these people. These are the most unbothered people on the planet. Other cultures have food shortages and droughts. Ain't none of that going on this side of the world. We're not fighting over no food over here, people. These other people are fighting over crop fields in Europe and Africa. They're fighting over mines in Europe and Africa. They fighting over the river with a couple of fish coming through in Europe and Africa. This is the main reason they are fighting wars in Europe and Africa. Water sources, food, agriculture fields, the couple they did have. Massive blood shed on agriculture fields in Europe and Africa. Because they're fighting for the bare necessities to live. Over here, none of that. Million trees full of fruit, natural blessings on my land. And anybody can come up and eat and get full and go home and lay down. Ain't no problems. The earth keep reproducing. We keep eating. You get it? Roll the corn. Let's get a little deeper. In a great ditch surrounding the whole land like a circle, and into which streams flow down from the mountains, we probably see the original of the 4 rivers of paradise, people, and the emblem of the cross surrounded by the circle, which, as we will show hereafter, was from the earliest pre-Christian ages, accepted, as an emblem of the garden. Put the 2 in the chat. Put the 2 in the chat. 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 Y'all hear me? Listen closely. Listen closely. 4 rivers of paradise. The emblem of the cross surrounded by a circle, which, as we will show out hereafter, was from the earliest pre-Christian ages, accepted as the emblem of the Garden of Eden. The circle with the cross. Circle, cross. A river coming down on 4 sides of the mountain. 4 rivers of paradise. Original 4 rivers. Now watch this. The circle with the cross at the 4 rivers of paradise down there in South America. What's the Mississippian symbol? Put the coin in the chat. The circle with the cross is the Garden of Eden, people, antediluvians. Didn't just tell you that? Pre-Christian, Garden of Eden, circle with the cross, circle, cross. What the hell is this? Huh? Talk to me now. Why do you think these Native Americans trying to steal your history? Why do you think Native Americans and these white folks trying to steal your damn history? They know who you are. These people know who you are, bro. It's a Mississippian mound builder symbol. Circle with the cross, right? Garden of Eden. Let's keep going. Circle with the cross, right? Artifacts. Mississippians. Let's keep going. Mississippian icons, symbols, spider, cross in a circle. Cross in a circle. Blow it up. Right there. Garden of Eden. Pre-Christian era. Let's keep looking. Cross in a circle symbol. Roll the coin. Let me read that if I can. Kind of small. Hold on. Tik Tok. What are y'all doing? Get out the way. The cross in a circle symbol. Culture groups of North America, the cross in a circle symbol. Used. Ancient American Indians of the Mississippian culture. Let's keep going. The cross and the circle symbol of the mound building. Mississippians turned into melanated Indians in the Southeast. Mississippian mound builders are the ancestors of the melanated Indians of the Southeast. Us. You get us, nigga. That's who the hell they talking about. The people before, the people that lived in ancient Mississippi are the ancestors of us. Copper-colored people. Not no black African. Them people got a creation story on the Mississippi River in a mound. Facts. Let's keep going. Now, Mount Roraima, 4 different waters falling off the side of the mountain, right? Because I think they was down there in South America or Central America somewhere when they said the circle with the cross they saw down there, right? Roraima. Let's go look. Now, let's go back to what they were saying. Let's go back to what they were saying. Flowed down a mountain. Streams flowed down the mountains. Possibly the original of the 4 rivers of paradise. I think they was in South America somewhere. So this is what I think they're looking at. Mount Roraima. 3 borders of the world. Now, it says there are numerous rivers that run on top of this and flow down. As you can see, they go 1 flowing down, they go 2, they go 3, and they'll tell you what's on the other side. It goes all the way down and go right back down here. You can see the rivers coinciding on top of this mountain. And they said a big circle with a cross was in this area somewhere, right? So I've been researching this area. It's a lot of rivers running to that area, right? They call it the mother of all waters in this area. It's called the mother of all waters in this area. Y'all research this Mount Roraima, right? This is what he's talking about right here, I think, when he's talking about this. Right here. Original 4 rivers of paradise. They had never saw nothing like that. Then you see the circle with the cross with the Garden of Eden. Right out there on that area. Roll the corn. Let's keep looking. All this cannot be more coincidence. It points to a common tradition of veritable land with 4 rivers flowed down in the opposite direction from the central mountain peak. And these 4 rivers flowing to the north, south, east, and west constitute the origin of the sign of the cross, which have been meeting us at every point amongst the races who were either descended from the people of Atlantis or who, by commerce or colonization, received the opinions and civilizations from them. Let's keep looking. The pyramid. Not only are the cross and the Garden of Eden identified with Atlantis, but in Atlantis, the habitation of the gods, we find the original model of all those pyramids, which extend from India to Peru. So they are telling you these people are the originators of the pyramid. We find the original model of all those pyramids that we see extended through India to Peru. The original model was in Atlantis or America. We are the original pyramid builders. That's what they're trying to tell you. It's in this book right here. See that? So when you see a pyramid on the Nile, don't think that bloodline didn't come through here first. Don't you dare do that. If you do that, you a hunter-gatherer. You trying to be an Africa Egyptologist nigga. Because pyramids start over here. Facts. Because Egyptians talking about their ancient ancestors across the water. When we ask the question how it comes that this sign on the cross and has thus revered from the highest antiquity by the races of old and new worlds, we leave that in its remnants of the Garden of Eden. In other words, of Atlantis, the circle and the cross. All these and similar traditions are but mocking satires of old Hebrew stories, jarred and broken notes of the same strain. Now, you got Atlantean believing motherfuckers. You got Paleo Hebrew believing motherfuckers. All of it is the same story. See, that's what them Atlantean niggas don't want to tell you. It's the same stories. Roll the coin. So you think you kicking knowledge by trying to make it sound all extra knowledgeable by calling it Atlantis and Atlanteans and Thoth and all that? That's the same damn stories of the Paleo Hebrew people. You really ain't kicking no knowledge, big dog. The story just was glorified and turned into mythology. So you're going to try to separate them ancient bloodlines who created Thoth from Thoth. No, you can't do that, bro. You don't know the whole story. You know half the story. You know the white folks part. You know the white folks version. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Yeah. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. So you know the white folk version. We know everybody in the club getting tipsy. We know the black folk version. The melanated version. See, it's a hunter-gatherer version, it's the real version. Now, I get a little deep for these hunter-gatherers. Now, if I'm a hunter-gatherer, I take the mythology route because I know the mythology route is more accepted by hunter-gatherers. See, a wise man knows this. If I'm really not connected to their teaching, I just take the hunter-gatherer route and teach it to more hunter-gatherers. You get it? But if I'm connected to it, I take it and teach it from a people standpoint, which is real, which is reality. So now, some people can make a living off of teaching secondhand information to secondhand people. Do you get it? Do you get it? You can't teach gangster shit if you ain't no gangster, nigga. See the difference? You teach lame shit to lame. You teach gangster shit to gangsters. You teach fake history to fake people. You teach real history to real people. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? The fake and the real can no longer exist amongst each other. They can't. It's inevitable. You can't do it no more. The history don't mix. The truth don't mix with bullshit. You can't be being real and they being fake and coexist. It don't work like that no more. It's 2026. Let all of that fake shit go. Fake history, fake teachings, fake friends, fake everybody, fake any. Let all that fake shit go. Let it go. It's over with. We can't do it no more. Ain't no real love right there, no real reality. Let it all go in your personal life and on his teaching, because this fake shit is wasting time, bro. It's wasting our time. We ain't got that much time. I can't waste no more time with no fake shit. No confusion, no not knowing what's where we are building, not knowing what we trying to do in the future together. I can't waste no more time doing it. It's childish. I might as well be 12 years old, wasting fucking time. And don't know where I'm going. I'm just lost in the woods, don't know where I'm going, steady chasing nah, we ain't doing that. Can't do it no more. It's over with. Only a plan written down can be executed in my thought process at this point. I can't write no plan up in the fake people on the list and they not working with the plan. And they just going out to the left of the plan, to the right, worry about themselves. They ain't worried about everybody as a group. I ain't got time for that no more. Y'all can have that shit. Need a plan. Need a goal. We need a stop, a point to where both of us are everybody happy. We got enough brain power to sit down and put that together. Because you know what you want, I know what I want. We can, intellectual people can put that together. But if it don't work like that, somebody ain't down with the plan. That's when it goes wrong, right? Now, if this Atlantean teaching has something to do with Paleo-Hebrew bloodlines, which I already know it does, because all this stuff the same story, just in a different form. Or the time frame off, or the names off, or the location off, but it's the same stories of a certain people, right? Because when you speak of Hebrews, they brought etrog fruit to the Mediterranean Sea. You speak of Atlanteans, they brought fruit and irrigation and farming skills to the Mediterranean Sea. It's the same story. Am I lying? Same story. Let's keep going. I got a couple more receipts. The plain of Atlantis, right? Watch this. As we believe, the Atlanteans now had generation of kings way before it got over there to the other side of the world. Had been cultivating during many ages of many generations of kings. Cultivated what? What they cultivated on the plains of Atlantis? Agriculture. Believe agriculture and the domestication of the horse and sheep and goat and hog and the discovery of the development of wheat, oats, rye, barley, language of reference to the many ages and the successive generations of kings, according with the great periods of time which necessary to bring man from a savage to civilized conditions. What made him a king? He was cultivating the plains of Atlantis long before the other side of the world done it. As we believe, agriculture and domestication of animals, people, are these people. Now, we know the Paleo-Hebrew people brought the first agriculture. The same way they're saying the Atlantean brought the first agriculture. It's the same teaching. First agriculture come from Tamari. Facts. Facts. You get it? Now, just like I said, this what builds kingdoms, people. You can't build no kingdom without agriculture. It ain't gonna happen. That's basic knowledge, right? 600 crops out of 604, everybody know this, but I gotta show it again, are the crops from America fed Africa. Pumpkins, peppers, strawberries, potatoes, squash, chocolate, vanilla, unknown in Europe and Africa. They're not the chosen people. The chosen people bought the agriculture. Don't you get it? Those are the real jewels of God, jewels of nature. So the Ashkenazi people are copying the playbook of the real people who bought it there before they became civilized people. They pray for a materialized world blessing, monetary value. They pray to a God for monetary value. You know how I know that? Listen to the prayers people put out. Thank you, God, for getting me this Mercedes Benz. Thank you, God, for this house. Thank you, God, for letting me to pay my mortgage. Thank you, God, for these shoes and this coat. Do you get it? Now you get some material, it is a blessing. That is not the way this shit work in the real world, in the ancient world, in our old culture. No. We took on those people's culture by doing it. That makes you not till the soil. Then you become bad spirited by that culture. It's not your culture. Your culture is thank you, Earth, for feeding me. Thank you, stars, for teaching me when to put the crops in the ground and to feed me. Thank you, water source, for coming in and watering these plants. Thank you, soil, for growing rich, beautiful crops. This is where it come from. That was the first blessing. Now, if you get a car from the dealership with a damn high ass rate on it, you calling it a blessing. Nah, that ain't no goddamn blessing. That ain't no blessing. Really, you're getting robbed. But we got a ride, so we'll take a robbery. You see what I'm saying? So once we accept what is a real blessing of nature, then we get back to where we come from. I mean, we get back to our old ways, right? They put you in a system that's hard for us to navigate because the system is built for us not to navigate it. And then you put pressure on yourself to be so successful in their matrix. Your hair started to fall out. You're looking bad. You got you're chasing the money. You're chasing the job and the careers and all of that. But you are chasing another culture's dream. Simple. Going to college 4 years and going to work for them people is not your culture. It's their culture. What colleges was open before 1492? Not one. The college was in the crop field. The school was in the damn field with your great-great-grandmama and them, your great-great-granddad and them. That's what school was at. School was learning how to work this land, be a steward of the land, the original people are the stewards of the land. You see what I'm saying? That was school. My great grandmama was made to go to school. Their schools. She was getting raised on the land, people. Then when the county come in and say to see these kids, now we got to put y'all in some type of English school. Some type of school to turn y'all into our civilization. You see what I'm saying? Piney Woods in Mississippi was made for melanated people coming out these country towns that ain't never been to these white folks' schools. Charter schools for melanated people. Come on now. Research this stuff. They take you way from the country all the way to Piney Woods just to go to school. Trying to turn you into a civilized person like they say they are. But we was coming fresh off the crop field. My grandmama was leaving the tobacco field. She worked until they snatched her up and they told our people we got to go to these schools. Now she go to school every day, right? Cool. But you see how school played out. You see how they got our people into the school system. Then you started teaching Christianity in the school system. In English. If you think I'm lying, look it up. That is breaking the culture of a people. I'm sorry to tell it, I gotta tell it the truth. All right, truth now, you just be lying, talking shit. Where the receipt at? Piney Woods. Talk. See, my great grandmama told me this out of her own mouth. That's how I know it's true. See, I ain't get this from no book. My people told me this, right? This don't come from no goddamn book. See, everybody on that book talk. I'm on Ancestor talk. My great grandmama told me they took her ass to Piney Woods. Off the tobacco field. Christian principles and English, just like I told you. And vocational skills of how to speak English. Founded school in Rankin County. See, my story match up with the truth. Founded the school in Rankin County. My great grandmama is from Fannin, Mississippi. Right? Where the hell this at? See, this shit all go together. We niggas just be on here lying and making up shit. Fannin, Mississippi is what county? What county it is, truth? Rankin motherfucking County. See, this shit all go together. See what I'm saying? This ain't no on here trying to act like you just what you is what you ain't. Nah. You want to do that over here. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth right here. Rankin County made out the people who was indigenous to the land go to Piney Woods to learn Christian values and English, nigga. Now, if my memory served me correct, Christianity was already in Africa before they ever came over here, right? Why y'all still teaching Africans Christianity and English? Ain't y'all been colonized Africa before y'all came over here? Y'all are teaching a new people Christianity and English. Quit playing with me, bro. Roll the coin. Christianity had already been in Africa hundreds of years before they ever came over here. So you got to know history. So why y'all double teaching Africans that come off a slave ship Christianity? You're double teaching, you're double dunking them. You're dunking them in the dunk. Huh? That ain't what y'all doing. Y'all are making Indians switch over. You hunter-gatherers. You want more receipts? Or you can look it up yourself. Christianity was already in Africa way before 1492, people. You can stop that. That's common sense. And you can stop in the English language was already over there in Africa too. You think them colonizers weren't speaking English down there in Africa before they got over here? Yes, the fuck they was. That's the first place colonized Europe and Africa. Then you colonize America on the back end. You don't know that much. You need to go back. Might need to go back to school. But anyway, my great grandmama told me they sent her to Piney Woods to learn English. When I research it, she from Fannin, Mississippi, which is Rankin County. Rankin County, the school, when she was in there in the 1920s, was still there. Fannin, Mississippi, Rankin County, Piney Woods. The dates go together with the school, with the fucking region, everything go together, bro. All that go together. As you can see. Now, she was never a slave. She didn't work for no slaves. She worked on her own land until they bought it up from under our people. And then they started sharecropping with the people who bought the land from under my people, right? Now we sharecrop with them, right? Now, if she was never a slave, that's another reason she ain't from Africa. The fuck? How many reasons I gotta give you? She was never a slave. So now, the indigenous people of the land were sent to English in Christian schools while they buy up our land from under us through back taxes. This is elementary, my dear boy. This is not hard to figure out. 240 some of my people are all on a whole bunch of acres in one spot till they start getting taken by taxes. Then start sending all of them to school to learn English and Christianity. Then all the land gone when they get grown by the time the 30s and 40s come. Now they got to move to Jackson and get a job. That's when my great grandma pop up in Jackson, Mississippi. And she had to leave her land because she not making no more money sharecropping with the hunter-gatherers that bought all our land up from under her. The story is I know the story sounds smooth because this is what she told me out of her own mouth. This is not nothing. See, it's a difference between genealogy and your people telling you the truth. I ain't even got to research this. The researcher lived right in the house with me. The person who lived that life. So I ain't got to go through all this extra stuff to learn my genealogy. She taught it to me verbally. How you think I can debunk some of this shit? Some of the code was already broken when she was filling my head up in the living room. You get it? See, ancestral teaching is way more powerful than any other thing because they come from that. Right? So, what was amazing about these conversations I used to have with her, right, was what language was you speaking then, grandmama? If you weren't speaking English, what would you were speaking? Choctaw language. It's based in Hebrew, son. Why do you think I studied it like that? Choctaw language based in Paleo-Hebrew. That's why you use the words Tula and Balbancha, Tola. You get it? Them ain't no goddamn African words. Look at this hunter-gatherer right here. Bro, Balbancha. Let me show you something. I just showed you the receipt. Did I show you the receipt? Then I show you, hold on. Balbantia, New Orleans. See, my grandma used to say words like that. Roll the corn. See, where's she getting this stuff from? It's some type of old words and stuff they used to say, bro. Then I research when I get older. It's New Orleans or close to New Orleans, the Louisiana area down there by New Orleans. So now, after I sit down with her when I'm around 14, 13 years old to learn some of this stuff, and it just made it so much more easier for me to go in and decipher it. So much easier. She taught me about the mounds. She taught me that. The languages. The tribe switch from Choctaw to Choctaw. So it's a whole different teaching. Now you get this type of shit right here, right? This is about a court case of Indians taken to be slaves, but they really was Indians, melanated people. I'll talk about that another time. This is some type of Buddha, Negro, Buddha on the knees of his beautiful mother, Maya. Buddha is some type of form of the beautiful mother, Maya, Negro. See that? I'm going to get into that soon too. Black Buddha. We're going to get into that too. Circle dot on the forehead, a yin, people. Circle dot on the forehead, a yin. Now let me show y'all some of these fake Indian chiefs before I get out of here. Chickasaw Nation. This man look like he Chinese and damn Native American. This is the chief of the Chickasaw. Stop it. This is the tribal vice president. What is this going on? This man look like fucking Peter Griffin. What's going on? See, look at old Blue Eyes. Old Blue Eyes, the chief. Roll the corn. Look at old Blue Eyes. Skyhorse. Who the fuck is these people, bro? This man got a fucking Roman shield on a fuck. What is this? The Skyhorse hymns of Santa Rosa Creek Muskogee tribe. We will all believe these people the one built the mounds. Stop, bro. Look at this guy out here. What the hell is going? This man is a straight European. Now, Native Americans, let me ask y'all a question. That nigga said Jake Paul. Native Americans, let me ask y'all a question. Why y'all don't question these people, Native Americans? Why y'all don't be on these people page calling them pretendians? I don't get y'all, bro. Why y'all don't go after these people? Y'all will break y'all neck to come on our lives, but y'all won't say nothing to these people. These people stole everybody's identity. And then y'all don't say nothing to them. They come live on the reservation with you and become Indians. They marry y'all mama, move on the reservation. Now they're an Indian 5 years later. This man from goddamn Scotland. Nigga straight from European blood, African blood. These folk marry y'all mama and come to the reservation. Now he a whole Indian out here. Check that he got a Native American pregnant. Bro, this shit is sad, bro. This is sad, bro. Y'all in cahoots with these people, you got to be. Because ain't no way y'all don't be pointing at these people like these fake Indians, these pretendians. Y'all point at us, though. He ain't copper colored. He wouldn't be copper colored if I bought some pennies and dipped his ass in it. He'll never be copper colored. That was funny. Listen, why don't y'all natives say nothing to these people, bro? This man look like fucking... Come on, y'all. This is not no Indian, bro. And y'all just let these people just take over the tribe. Even the assimilated tribes get took over by these people. Y'all so fucking slow. Y'all let a culturally assimilated tribe from us get took from y'all by some old damn people. That's double stupid. And you gonna tell us who we are and these people run y'all cultural assimilated tribes? You need to be trying to check on them folks before you look at me. They the one taking y'all shit. Y'all took our shit, then they took y'all's. But y'all still coming back looking down at us. I don't get it. At least if you go after these people, it makes it a little common sense to me. Why you so worried about us? See, you worried about us because we can take it from both of y'all. See, that's why y'all worried about us. We can take it from both of y'all ass. We'll kill two birds with one stone. Natives and you hunter gatherers out the way. That's why y'all keep looking at us. You down with him. He the one really getting out on y'all ass. Instead of telling y'all the truth. Because see, automatically, y'all gonna stay number 2 in the way it go. See, on the depth chart, yeah. You got Michael, Scotty, and motherfucker, who else? Dennis Rodman. We down here at Dennis Rodman right now. When we jump up to Mike status, they drop down to Dennis Rodman status. Y'all still stay in the middle. And I guarantee we're going to treat y'all way better than they treat you. Because we don't roll like that. See, that's what y'all don't understand. We're going to treat y'all way better than they treat you. When we jump to the top, we might get somebody to come clean up the reservation. Put some apartments out there or something. Put y'all a pool out there or something. Roll the corn. They not going to give your ass nothing. Enough to pay your light bill and to eat, and that's it. Give your ass some food stamps. So who you want over this shit? Because y'all still number 2. Y'all were here before them. Some of y'all was, some of y'all wasn't, but some of y'all was. But we were here first. So I guarantee you we would treat y'all way better than they're going to treat you. They don't give a damn about you. See, I know a couple of Native Americans from some real natives that come from that broke out to tell you that my great-grandmama, people taught them how to work the land. They tell the truth down here in Mississippi. See, all that faking and shaking, these fake-ass Indians out there in Montana and shit, they on some bullshit. The one in Mississippi know who taught them the land. And they'll straight tell you who it was. Then the government stepped in and switcherooed it. They'll tell you the truth. It's still oral history this in Mississippi before it's gone. But these people not going to treat you nowhere near better than the original people. Facts. Love y'all, and I'm in love with you, man. Hope y'all learned something today. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Y'all go subscribe to my YouTube, bro, if y'all miss any of these lives. I got the Big Homie Show coming on YouTube with the cooking. Y'all gonna love that. Y'all gonna love that. Appreciate the cash out. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get into this right here. I'm gonna do some more research on it. Now, these are court cases, right? Indian slavery, right? Now, a lot of those people were taken from Indian areas to other states to be slaves. They were snatching people from like the South, taking them around to Virginia and stuff like that. So in these courts, these people were saying, I'm not an African slave. I'm an Indian. But it's melanated people, right? And then they end up letting these people go over time. But I want y'all to understand, this was really what was going on, people. A lot of this was going on. There was already Indians. They try to make them out to be some type of slaves and sell them into a slave trade, right? And then the people come back and go against the system, right? Free person of color descended from an Indian. A free person of color is an Indian. These are not no African Americans. They were Indians sold into slavery, snatched from another side of the country, and sold on another side of the country. That's how some of y'all people end up from the South, then you end up in Virginia and South Carolina. Some of you Virginia, South Carolina folks ended up in the islands. Some of y'all ended back up in Mississippi and Louisiana. See, it's just a continuous trade of people. They don't care who you are, African or melanated at that point, or Thai American. They just trying to sell people, bro. They are making money. They don't care. So now, the people of Indian background were telling these people, I'm not no African slave. I was pulled from this area of the country, bought to this area of the country, and sold right here on the water. And then they started getting some of this stuff straight. But some of our people didn't have the chance to fight this in court or try to get out of it. Some of them just stayed on these places and they ended up freedmen, but they was originally Indians. You get it? And I'm gonna go a little deeper into this court case tomorrow, man. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Hope y'all have a great day, man. Hope y'all learn something. If y'all missed it, check it out on YouTube. The link is in my bio, man. Khalil at the gun roll the corn. Love y'all. I'm in love with you. Y'all be safe out there. We know the truth now.
You know, civilization. The big lie is that civilization has been good.
We're the ones who brought civilization around the globe.
Yeah, and you say that like it's been good.
To us, dingbat.
Like civilization has been good.
You see the chin, The mouth is this is
Civilization
we
has
built
not been
this. I'm
good.
showing you that my people
It
built
literally
this.
has
We're the
been
ones
one
who
of the
built the
most
civilization.
war,
Use a dingbat.
has brought the most
As you can see
war
right here, the
and
chin.
hunger and bloodthirsty thing ever imposed on the face of
Man,
the
keep
earth.
your colonizing mouth shut. Nobody wants to hear your stupid ideologies no more. The chin, the mouth, the nose. You can see his glasses. They made him superhero glasses. See, this is your homeboy right here. This is your homeboy who's leading you into your destruction. I'll give you the enhancements because I know you got them real bad cave genetics. As you can see right there, that's your homeboy. Yeah, that is your homeboy. As you can see right there. Now, exactly. So it shows right here that who was just in the Super Bowl, right? And it shows in the rearview mirror that they would lose it. And as you can see right here, it shows right there Cheeto dust. Now you see in your reality, you see that there's planes getting dropping stuff all over the place. And you see this is you and your people right here. This is you right here trying to push your family members up onto this tree right here because you're about to go through your judgment and tribulation in the destruction event here in the Americas. So you didn't even know, you thought you just walked up to another black man out here because you seen a hoodie with a gold chain on. Joke's on you, homeboy. Joke's on you. I'm the real prince of the Amaru Khan clans, and you just embarrassed yourself. What you did. You just said that you didn't need to know this. This don't align with you. This don't have nothing to do with you. But there you are right there climbing that tree. What do you have to say about that? That's you right there in the destruction event, man.
That's not me. I'm here sitting at
Yeah, the hell it
home
is. I'm telling you that
waiting to
that's
go to
going to
work.
be you. I'm telling you that it's going to be you.
Well, all right. People have been saying the end of the world's been coming for a long time, Brett. You know?
Really?
Yep. And in our creation story, it's always man who brings it about. Yep.
In your cave creation story?
Yeah.
As you can see right here, look, this is the Great Sphinx of Giza. See this right here? See that right there? Let's move into here because I'm the only person to ever translate this to, dingbat.
Okay.
I translated this whole thing. I know you got bad genetics, but it doesn't matter. You can see this easily. This is a whole face. Look, you want to see who it is? Look, watch this.
Nah, your graphics are bad.
Keep your mouth shut, colonizer. See the eye? Here's the other eye right here. You see the eyebrow? Here's the nose right here. 2 nostrils. My mustache right here. The side of my face, my ear, and my hoodie. My man, you are in big, huge trouble. Don't even know it. You're gonna go through your judgment and tribulation. You don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know who I am.
But you're gonna find out, and your tongue is
am.
gonna confess it before it's all said and done.
I don't need to go through this.
This thing's going all the way left for you colonizers.
Yeah, I need to try to connect all these dots. Like I know where I am. I know where I come from. So I know who I am.
I don't give a damn where you come from. You're going
because
back
I
to
know
where
who I am. I know where I'm going.
Caves. That's them cave systems. You're going back to the caves.
You guys are still trying to find who you are.
You're going back to them caves, boy.
Because you don't know who you are.
Exactly. You know who I am now, don't you? You know who I am now, don't you? Don't you? Mm-hmm. I know you. I know the Atlanteans know who I am, but I want them to get to know me too. I'm not just coming. I'm here. I'm around. I'm here. So I watch everything you do, and don't think that any of you can escape what's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen some people going down in these little Johns, these little mine shafts that, and putting their RVs down in there and all that. No one will escape this. No one. I've seen you do it. You're going to get your butt collected right on out of there, and you're going to go through that judgment and tribulation for what you people did here. Point blank, period. Your souls is not going to just be able to just sit down there underneath that RV thing. Bump your head. You're going to get yourself dug up out of there. You might survive what they do, but you ain't going to survive what we do here. And that's the judgment and tribulation. You're going to get your butt dug up out of there. Go through it. Love, I am. What up, Doc? Peace. What's up? I didn't hear you.
Came up by accident.
Oh, okay. I got you. Peace, bro. Appreciate you coming up. Everybody showing love to you. I ain't going to take you down. Chosen 9. What up, Mike? Chosen 9, you're live, dude. All right. We still going. We still going. I don't know what they doing, but we going. We still around. We over 2 hours and 16 minutes. And we're still going. 5,300 people came through the live stream. I told you, when we hit them live goals this week, we go crazy in here. It goes crazy. Our numbers go crazy. Shout out to the people who got us to the numbers. Let's get it. Yeah, you see what it is. These people, it's an unstoppable knowledge. It's a cup runneth over of knowledge in the Americas. You cannot get nowhere else on the planet. I represent my own people in my own lands herself. I represent the lands of the Americas, upper and lower. I'm the royalty of both sides, both lands. So, and Europe too. So, yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Ain't no representation for Africa because there ain't no kings that live there. Ain't no royal bloodlines ever really. No. We went over there and built those pyramids because there are ley lines in Africa. There's ley lines in Africa, but you can clearly see that we didn't do no antiquity type of stuff living there. We weren't living there. If we would have built it up a lot more. We weren't living there. We put those pyramids there for them to be so they can activate the full ley lines of the planet. That's why they're there. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like we were living there. We live in the Americas. You ain't live in no dusty ass Africa. Bump your head, boy. Who gonna if you're a royalty, are you gonna live in dusty, crusty, rusty Africa, or are you gonna be living in beautiful the American islands? That's where you're gonna be living at. The American island. They ain't West Indian, they're Americans. They're the American islands. The Amaru Khan people come from there, and that is the so-called black folks. You ain't gonna be living in no goddamn Africa with bubble guts, because that's what you're gonna have, bubble guts. As soon as you eat some food over there, your stomach gonna look back at you like, what the fuck? You just dumped down in the milk. That thing gonna start doing pot locking to start doing the joints. That thing gonna start hitting the joint. Bye! You're gonna grab the freaking curtain. You're gonna grab the shower curtain and a towel. And the towel rack. La! They're gonna be in the freaking joint screaming like that. You're gonna be. If you don't pass away, you're gonna wish you did. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're gonna want to try. If your thing was 2 weeks, the trip, you're gonna be like, look, we're gonna need to leave. Like, I'm gonna look for an extra flight out of here. And they're gonna be like, no, my brother, no. Build a pool over here first, my brother. Build that house. Yes, because that's what they do. Our people, we're just, there's an ass for every seat. So they literally take you out the Americas, stam you out the Americas to come to Africa, beautiful Africa, and you come in there, you be like, damn, Nigeria looking real crazy over here. This is section 3. Somebody said that ain't section 8, that's section 3. So you on section 2 and 3 down in Africa, right? Literally, they over, and people they have some money over there. And then coming from the Americans, they have some money. They go over there and be like, yeah, I'm going to build a house. They be like, yes, my brother. Then Africans, yes, don't pay attention to that shit right there. Don't pay attention to that shit. Come over here, my brother. Yes, this is what's going to be gifted to you by the Africans. So they're like, this is your land. And we're like, oh, man, that's mine. Yes, yes. Yes, my brother. That's your land. And then you go on the land. Then you go on that land. And then you start building the house. And they be with you. They be like, yes, my brother. What materials? You need a pool. A pool, my brother. Yes, my brother. Put a pool right here, my brother. Yes. How many stories? 1? No, let's do 2 stories, my brother. Yes. 2 stories, my brother, with a pool, my brother. Yes. Plenty of room for many people. Yes. Yes, put some palm trees. Yes, barbecue, my brother. They be like, yeah, all right, so check this out. I'm gonna be doing the final touches on the house. I gotta run back to the Americas, grab some more bread and all that, and I'm gonna be right back in a week. Yes, my brother. You run back and everything will be safe here, my brother. Yes. Yes, no problem. Yes. And you run back to the Americas, you come back in a week, and he be in the house like this. You come in the door, be like, Ubuntu, what you doing? I'm like, yes, my brother. My actual name is, my last name. You didn't know this, brother, my brother. They call me Ubuntu, but my legal name has taken over this property, my brother. But yes, we have given you a new property, my brother. Yes, we have given you a new property. It's right over here. Let me show you this new. Yes, let me show you this new property. It's bigger than this one. Let me show you. Yes, my brother. All you do is you put a house here, my brother. Yes. 1 story, 2 stories, my brother. And then you be trying to go to somebody to be like, yo, homeboy stole my house. They be like, nobody knows what you're talking about, my man. Don't come over here no more, as a matter of fact. Oh, I thought this was a court building. No, that ain't a court building. That's where that thing can happen to you. They're gonna make you walk through some leaves, see if you're lying or not, and then most likely you will be lying. Yes, my brother, they will catch you lying. Yes, my brother, you will walk through the leaves, and they will catch you, and they will catch you, and they will imprison you forever, my brother. Yes, until you build 4 other places, my brother. You don't realize that the laws over there ain't the same, and they will all in cahoots you and milk you dry and get you on the first thing smoking to the coast. So keep acting like Africa's laws is the same as the Americas all you want, buddy. You're going to go over there and find out the hard way. In the midst of all that, you're going to get stung by one of them lady mosquitoes. You're going to walk right up to you and hit you with catch you with that malaria. Then you're going to come back home. You might make it. If you make it back to the Americas, you're going to have some luggage with you. And I ain't talking about your clothes. I'm talking about malaria. I'm talking about the luggage that never leaves. The malaria. You don't buy that luggage. It just and it hits you when you go back home. Malaria. The gift that keeps on giving, my brother. Yeah. They got women over there named Malaria. You're like, damn, what's your name? Malaria. Oh, what the fuck? Oh! What? Ask me. Why are you making fun of me? I am not like my brother, Earthsmith. Why? What? What you mean? Why are you not talking to me? Ask me. I don't want to talk to you no more, malaria. Like, you gave me something. That's malaria, ask me. You are connected to me. Wait a minute. I ain't trying to be with you forever. What are you talking about? Wait. Look, I know that always gets them that jump right there.
Hey, I want to know more about the fruits and flowers thing that she posted.
Oh, yes.
What is that?
Absolutely. Okay, I'm glad you got us off of that because I was about to
Right, because you cracking me up over here. I'm dying.
Malaria.
I got tears rolling down my face.
Malaria was
Right.
horrible. Let me see.
Oh, what's that?
Look, you see this right here?
Yeah.
As you can see right here. This is Atlantean Fruits and Flowers offering.
Okay. That's beautiful. So, what do you do? What do we do?
Okay, you just do fruits and flowers. This is organic fruits and flowers done by our sister right here, Universal
That's
Star.
pretty.
Yes, these are fruits and flowers offering. This is what combats communion. You ever seen communion where you acting like you was drinking somebody's body? Eating
Yeah.
your body? You did it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to undo it.
Okay. I need to undo it.
You undo it.
Okay, so wait, how do I undo it?
I just showed you.
What?
That's it. That's how
I'm lost.
What do you mean?
Do I go and do that in my yard like that?
And then that's how you undo it. That's right. With your feet. You see how she got her toes out?
What? Okay. Yeah. I see it now. Okay.
Toes out, no bunions.
Okay.
Not bad. No bunions.
Pretty feet. Okay.
You know what I mean? If you just see my toe, that thing on the Funyuns and everything, or got that face on it. Let me see.
I always wonder why the feet gotta look so bad, you know?
I grab mine into the ground, dig them in. So
Stop it.
Stop. If you got bunions on there.
Now, one more thing. Where do I find all of those? Because I don't see nothing like that here.
And no, she look in this video. She was walking along because she lives in Australia.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, we do them all around the globe. This is Amaru bloodlines around the globe, the royal bloodlines. So she was on her walk to go do it. She just was grabbing them off the side of the freaking thing. There's flowers here, flower there, flower here. We're gonna have some of that blooming in the in upper East Coast like pretty soon. But until then, we're going to just do what we can. If you got to go to the store and get them, that's what I do. I'm a Prince, and I gotta go to a store.
I just need a list of what all those are called, and I'm going to the store.
There is no call. You just go get organic fruits and flowers. It doesn't matter which ones you do.
Okay.
And the sun loves mainly right now. I'm getting major uploads right now, like major pressure.
Yes.
You normally I'm gonna tell you what I get.
Okay.
I get. Let me just show you the damn things. There's all different ones let me just show you the different ones.
I've been seeking and I'm so glad I found it.
I'm gonna show you all the different ones. Then I'll show you. I'll show you all the different ones right now.
I want to reverse everything that I know. I want to reverse.
Okay, you're gonna reverse it all. Look, some people do it all different ways. Look, some people do it like that. Some people do it all different kind of ways. Wow.
Okay.
You're gonna see some people just do shakes, and sometimes they're really extravagant. Sometimes they're just small. You know what I mean?
Beautiful. That's just beautiful.
Okay. Done. Like here, let me show you. That's another one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we got the sun coming close to us again, like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to buy me some flowers today.
Look.
Oh, you can do. Okay.
That's how you do it. It's not hard at all.
And look, my neighbors think I'm crazy already because I be outside hugging on trees and things. But they gonna think I'm real crazy now.
That's the earth offering. Milk, maize, squash, and beans.
What are those?
Maize, squash, and beans.
Oh, okay.
That's called an earth offering. You can check my
Awesome.
book for how to do that. Look.
Oh, that is so fucking pretty. Is that fruit? No, fruits. That's fruits and flowers too. Oh yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can do just fruit. Some people just do like all kinds of different, like a fruit bouquets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
Awesome.
some people just do fruit. Some people don't do barely any flowers, or some people do heavy flowers and barely no fruits, or some people do both. Some people, you know what I mean? They do it all different ways. There's so
I never
many
knew.
different
I'm
ways
so.
to
Oh
do
my
it.
god. Oh my god. I'm just like too. I'm
Look,
getting all kind of down so soon
You
myself.
see her? She's walking by all these different places. Look.
Yes. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, just
She's walking
beautiful.
by all those different little plants and she's grabbing them. That's how I showed you that.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got it. Tell her thank you. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm gonna show you more. I'm gonna show you more.
Y'all got my insides on fire right now. Woo! Okay.
Yeah, because now you know what you're supposed to be. You back to what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly. Okay.
Make sure you got your left foot forward. That tramples down evil. Left foot forward, trampling down evil.
Oh.
That's what the left foot forward means. That's why the military still does that. Your left, right, left.
But you know what? I've always I'm left-handed, so my left side do most of my. My left foot always go first. I got you.
Yeah, left foot forward.
Yeah.
There's all different kinds of ones.
Yeah, that's doing something for my insides. You don't even know. I don't even know what it's doing, but I feel something.
Yes, that right there is showing you getting back to yourself. This is why you came to the planet. That's why your soul came to the planet. This is your soul.
I mean, I've always been on the search for something. I've been on the search all my life. Don't know what. I don't fit nowhere with nobody. So
that's the river offerings. You see, they're doing that in the river. That's the offerings. River. See, that gives that's the offering to the river. See, because the rivers they're living beings. They're not.
Yeah, just like we are. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They're connected to us as well. Oh yeah.
See, you got the maize, squash, and beans in that junk right there.
Yes,
you can see inside of the thing. So we do them all kinds of ways. They use the sunflowers because that's why the sunflowers right now, when they're planted, they're turning away from the sun. Yeah, because the sun likes them as offerings.
Okay.
Yes, he likes them, and that's why they're doing that right now. We've been doing the offerings, and the sun is like literally like trying to take them out, and they're like, whoa. It's like, nah.
Right.
No, we're not the offering. Yeah, you are.
Right.
And that's what we use. We use them for the offering. Some people do them just like that. Look, that's just a little offering.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, man.
Yeah,
That's the sun offerings, man. That's what
I got this now. And then I can make a video too. Oh, y'all got me going. My head is just going.
Yeah, look, I'll show you. Look, here comes the shape one.
That's beautiful. Okay. Earth offerings.
This is the sun offering. The earth offering is the milk planting system. You do the river offering.
That one is the sun offering. So
that's the sun offering.
Okay.
We have so many people doing them around the world, man. I'd be up here for hours trying to show you all.
Really?
Yeah, hours. We got thousands of people from around the globe doing it already.
Now. They were using. They had their right foot in that one.
Yeah, there's some. I'm trying to get you like a real extravagant one because there's so many. We've had a lot of people doing like huge extravagant ones. Like this.
Go family, as you can see, me and my daughter.
Awesome.
These are the New Year's Johns.
Still no pressure.
Oh yeah. Now I got a lot of ideas. My whole yard gonna have different spots in it. They got a lot of ideas now, man. Oh wow.
Look, they be crazy.
And I got a bunch of fruit in the house. I got a fruit market across the street.
We be having huge Johns out here. Like I've done like big Johns. Like I know everybody else do big Johns like me, but it's just look.
Oh, that's so pretty. All right.
That's what knockdown name.
Yeah. I'm all for knocking down anything that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Spiritual flowers, solar offerings. That's why the sun is coming closer. Everybody's like, what is going on? What is happening? The air feels different. Yeah. Exactly. Let's keep doing our jobs. And like as soon as I see them say that, and I flip the next video, it's a solar offering, and I'll be like, let's go.
Now tell
Let's
me this:
crush them.
how often? How? This is my first time finding
Every
you.
week. Supposed to do it every week, but you just do it as much as you can. You know what I mean? We got one coming on Sunday.
No, how often are you here? I've never seen you before.
I'm here every day.
What times? It doesn't matter.
Most of the time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but sometime before that.
I'm trying to figure out why I never ran into you. What the heck? Well, I'm glad you're here today. I'm connected with you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
I'm here
awesome
every day.
Sauce.
Well, awesome. I mean, today we hit the live stream goal early. So when we hit the live stream goal early, we reach a higher algorithm of more people. We don't always get to get there every time. But
I just made sure I get the notifications for when you come on. Okay, I got it.
I appreciate you.
Sauce. I just love you guys. Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate you. Well, we have a big solar offering happening 803 to 80 to we're gonna say to 806. So 803, you gotta be there 803. From 803 to 805, you gotta be there. We're gonna be doing
803 women.
Sunday morning. Sunday.
Sunday be here at 803.
Sunday at sunrise. No, we're gonna be doing our offering at that time. We ain't gonna be on this internet. I'll be on that. I'll be on after later on.
Okay.
After that, like an hour after that. But 803 Sunday sunrise. That is our new cycle. That's when we celebrate the new cycle, the black sun returning.
Gotcha. So 803 Sunday mornings. I'm gonna be outside at my offering.
805 is the time, but we start at 803.
Yeah.
So we want to be out there already there before 803 happens, and we want to be out there for that duration.
You just be there. Awesome. I got it. 803 Sunday. I'm outside as well with mine. Okay. Got it.
All right, cool. 803 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever that falls for you on the planet, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You need to be out there, even if it's the dead of night for you.
Oh well, no. I'm in Michigan. I'm in Detroit. Okay, I got you. 803.
Right, cool.
Got you. Love you.
Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
All right, Chad. This is my room from now on. Okay. You can take me down to the bottom. Awesome. Love you guys. Thank you.
With that, I want to pay divine honors to the universe, divine honors to our Father, the Son, divine honors to our ancestors, divine honors to our beautiful planet and our ancestral lands, Tom Mary, divine honors to Mother Earth. We appreciate everybody who came in. Damn. Shout out to the people who liked the stream to 436,000 likes. I could have swore that was just 200 or something. Almost 500,000 likes. I appreciate you. Shout out to what's up, Love I Am. I appreciate you coming up, man.
Thanks, Prince. Man, what an awesome live.
Oh yeah, today was a really good live stream, man. I'm gonna see y'all later on this evening. That's why I stayed on for a little bit extra, because I already ate this morning. Like last night, yesterday, I fell out like in the midday, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna get up in like an hour and go do my live or whatever. I woke up and was like, damn, I was still in my clothes, and it was this morning. I was like, dang. I just slept because I be going in, man. I be really pushing myself. Man. You know what I mean? So my body sometimes just shuts down on me. It just be like, poof. I do everything. So y'all see me do these live streams and stuff like that, but you don't know really what goes on behind the scenes for me to get all this information and for me to have all this stuff. You see what I'm saying? And for me to set it up on here and then have these things in the background fitted in the screen proper. You don't really understand what all goes into all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And having the receipts queued up to be able to do it. It's a lot, man. And it can be draining, these live streams, just doing them. You know what I mean? That's prior to the live stream even getting on here. You got to do all the research. You got to screenshot it all out. You got to bring it up to the joint, fit it into the screens, make sure the receipts fit. It's not just, and I've been doing this for years. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what people think like it takes to really get this content out to everybody. You feel me? It ain't easy. On top of me writing the books and doing the clothes and everything, man. I've done everything, man.
Yo.
Like, now, you know, like, you know what I mean? I know I'm just up here, and I just be shooting the jump, but yo, like, I really put some real work into doing this stuff. So I appreciate the people who support, you know, us bringing y'all this content on a day-to-day basis, and it supports what I'm doing. Go get the books, you know.
Man, I'm just really
On top of
appreciative.
my own personal life, because I do have my own son. That's right. Yeah, man. It ain't easy. I had to shut everything down, man, just to get this stuff done, man. I had to shut my whole everything. And wasn't nothing going on in their world, no how. You know what I mean? So it's just in the interest of bringing the sun back to the planet and healing the planet, bringing a new cycle, bro. Bringing more to this planet than these people said that there was. See what I'm saying? That's it. Champion Honeybee, what up?
Peace, Earth. Peace, Divine Honors.
Is this your girl's thing or not?
Nah, I got 2 pages. This is mine. Both of the champ joints is mine. My girl got her own joint. I think her thing is Love Ema or something like that.
I thought this was your girl's channel.
Nah, these are both my joints, man.
What the heck? All right. Okay.
If you could give me back on that my joint so I could watch the lives later, because I missed this one, so I'm definitely gonna try to watch it. But I just wanted to come up to thank you. You know what I mean? Especially for the gear. You see, I got mad gear now. I'm loving the gear, and for the info,
it all out.
Everything, man. I just want to give you your flowers for everything, because like you up here now talking about, I do know it's a lot of work. You see me, I'm a man who wear many hats myself, so I just know it's a lot of work with this internet, especially with us not knowing how to be all computer gadget friendly and all that stuff. So I know it's a lot of work. I be trying when I was trying to do live, just trying to get the receipts on. That was a lot for me, and so I already know, man. I just want to give you your flowers, because
you see, once you try to do the lives, what you got to do it. You see, you be like, damn, you gotta do it all. You got to do all of it. So, and I mean, it is what it is, and now I kind of got it down. I appreciate that, champ. Yeah, what I got to do. Your other one's not a mod.
Yeah, the other one is not mine. I can't watch the lives.
This one is though.
This one was good. Hopefully it still is. Yep, this one was good. That one wasn't. Remember, I only created this one when I got blocked that time for putting the boxing gloves in the chat, and people thought I was like trying to punch you or something. But now, you know, after being here all the time,
remember that.
Yeah, when I first found you, I got blocked because I was putting boxing gloves in the chat. And Tom today, the one who got my account back, but it was after I already created this account.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was putting boxing gloves in the chat, and they like, yo, I guess they took it like I'm trying to punch you or putting boxing gloves at you. That was mad funny, but that was a long time ago now.
That's crazy as hell. I did not know that. That's the first time I ever heard that story.
That's funny. Yeah, I was like, Irv, I need my page back. I'm blind.
Damn.
Get with Tom today. She gonna help you out. So I got with her, and sure enough, she got my account back. Got me back on with you.
Oh, I got you. We'll figure it out. You got to come on here on that joint, and then I'll put you in there.
All right, I'll do it next time. Facts. All right.
With that, I'm about to peel back out of here, man. Shout out to the moderators. Without them, we wouldn't have had the stream. Shout out to the people who like the stream. To 450, almost 500,000 likes. Jeez. We got up there today. 5,400 people came through the live stream. 72 new followers. You see that? That's a whole difference between 14 new followers or 8 new followers, and we got 72 new people. And you see what I'm saying? And that's why it's important for us to push that algorithm, man. 90 gifters. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to all the people who push us into the For You page early, yo. Come out the box swinging. I appreciate you. You know, yeah, they coming through, but you know, we ain't got that much time left, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? People starting to know around the globe who the Amaru is, and know that the Ascended Master is in our population, nowhere else on the planet. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm not the only Ascended Master anymore here. You see what I'm saying? Over these years, we done created a whole bunch of different ascended masters in here. That's what the heck we've been doing. And everybody, for all the people that was like, oh, Earth was didn't bring was oh man, he was saying the same thing over and over. First of all, when we did the Atlantean game, you didn't know the information. So then we started learning. That's when we started learning. And then you start getting the information. And now you see why I kept beating that information to you. And now when you look back on the totality of all the information, you see that it was, that's a lot. And there's stuff that people would literally just have to ask you a question for you to even know where to start. You know what I mean? Like if you're just going to start all the way from somewhere, it'd be like, where are you going to start from? Because it's so much information. Like there ain't really if you if you think about, all right, I'm gonna start at the beginning, then you're gonna have to be standing there for hours trying to get them to and it's just now you see how much information you actually know now, bro. It's crazy. Now you see. I drilled that thing into your brain, fried it in there. So, shout out to the people who stuck and stayed through the whole process, because it is a process. It is a process, man. We're still going through it. We ain't never gonna stop going through it. We're always gonna go through the process. But it's the light board process. So it's something that we're interested in doing. It's not just because I told you. Most of these people only interested in saying that they're from the Americas, but now it's common knowledge. And right now, what if somebody said, what if they came out and said, okay, you are that, then what? You are from America. You're Aboriginal American. Then what? Then what? Yeah, you're the American mound builder. Yes, yep, absolutely. That's absolutely true. Then what? You just gonna walk away? You gonna walk away and do what? Then what? You ain't do no fruits and flowers offerings. You ain't do no milpa planting system offering. You ain't do no nothing. You see what I'm saying? So what? You ain't do no code washing your DNA. You ain't in the sun knowledge, right? Because they said you needed to be washed in the blood, but no, you need to be washed in the sun knowledge, the light codes. You need to be washed in that. You haven't unlocked that. But you standing there and you're in America. Great job. Great job. That don't get you nowhere. That's not getting you anywhere. That don't get you nowhere. So we got major light codes coming in right now. I felt them. Normally they're a sound, but I didn't. It wasn't a sound today. I felt like and grabbed my brain like this and was like, whoop, did me like that. Gave me the pump up. Reached into my head and grabbed my brain in there or something. That's what it felt like. I was just a second ago. I just didn't say it. I just kept channeling. I ain't say it. I just kept channeling because I ain't want it to stop. I ain't want it to be like me being aware of it makes it stop or something, because I don't want that to happen. I'm going to keep going. And then I thought about it. I couldn't help myself. And then it stopped. Damn. But that's just the upgrades that I get from doing this, and the appreciation that the universe shows me. You know what I mean? They just give me a little nudge. Like, yeah, man, we appreciate you too, Earth. We know all the work you did. We know. Yes. I appreciate them freaking protecting me on the walk. Because if they didn't, I wouldn't be here. Not physically right here, but I'd be right back. Trust me. There ain't nothing you could do. There's nothing you can do about my energy. Either way. You can't knock my avatars off though. The only thing you can do is hope that I leave You can't knock me off. That's why you're getting that ringing, yeah, because you getting they're catching your that dormant DNA is getting unlocked. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Shout out to y'all. I'm about to get up out of here, man. If you donated, I'll see y'all. I didn't see it yet, but I will shut you up on later on stream. With that, shout out to the moderators. Without them, we wouldn't have had a stream. With that, peace to the Atlanteans.
Everybody in here, get your books and get your gear. There's no reason for you to be in here every day in the live. If you're really trying to support, get the gear, get the books. You're not only supporting Earth, but you be supporting yourself, helping raise your vibration to a higher frequency, getting the knowledge and all that good stuff, the Atlantean way.
I appreciate that, champ. That's right. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of people we be having in here. We having thousands of people in here, but we only had 130 book sales. How we got thousands of people that come through here, but only 100 of you got booked. Shout out to the ones who went.
That make no sense, especially for I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to the Jaguars, though. Everybody that's here every day on a daily basis. There's no reason y'all don't all have the book. There's no reason y'all don't all have at least one piece of clothing. It could be a bag. It don't have to be something for you, something for your kids, something for your wife. There's no reason why we don't have that. Because since we've been in this live, you done bought stuff from other vendors, stuff from other people, and probably the colonizers. So that's all. I'll leave that like that.